Loaded with debt. You have taken money from grandchildren not yet born in order to finance this destruction of this capitalist system and private economy that you don't like because you don't think it's fair. The federal government is an absolute disaster. You do run that. How about increasing the quality of services of the federal government? Notice he never does anything about what he is actually in charge of. He is reaching out to be in charge of everything else but what he's in charge of. He takes no responsibility for anything that he is already running. He always takes and talks prospectively because that way he can avoid accountability. We got to ask ourselves a question. Why? Why all these attacks on doctors? The cosmetic tax, the cosmetic surgery tax is an attack on doctors. Saying that pediatricians schedule unnecessary surgeries for kids so they can line their pockets is an attack. And now this man is going to judge their work. And he doesn't apologize for what he's doing to impugn an entire profession. Why, doctor? In whose mind, in whose polluted mind are doctors the enemy? But they damn sure appear to be with this man. Just like the big oil executives are the enemy, and just like the insurance agents are the enemy. Wall Street executives are the enemy? Car executives are the enemy? What, is Obama going to protect the doctors from the folks with pitchforks? Is he the only guy staying? What is this? What is the reason for the attack, the demonization of all of these different endeavors? He's demonizing them to clear the field, folks. Like the car execs and like Wall Street. Doctors are being undermined and attacked in order to get this stupid bill passed. He wants as many people to think that the problem in healthcare is two things. They're greedy doctors and super greedy insurance agents. I'm seething, if you want to. That first soundbite we played. He's going to judge the quality of their work and bundle their payments. All right, so we've got four more in a doozy when he talks about death, but here, let's just get to them in order.
You get these stories where, there's $1 trillion here, $1 trillion there. After a while, it starts being real money, even here in Washington. And so I understand people being scared that this is going to be way too costly. It's not that costly if we start making changes right now. We spend about $6,000 per person more than any other industrialized nation on earth. 6,000 more than the people do in Denmark or France or Germany or every one of these other countries spend about at least 50% less than we do. And you know what? They're just as healthy.
Very few things can render me speechless. Okay, well, Mr. President, the next time one of your two little girls gets sick, fly them over to Denmark. Don't burden the U.S. healthcare system, which is the best in the world, and the best costs. Let's just keep firing away. I don't know how much longer I can objectively analyze this drivel, but here's another one.
I do think this is a concern that people have generally. My interest is not in getting between you and your doctor.
Stop that tape, right? Go back and grab number 28. I do think this is a concern. I have no interest getting between you and your doctor. Play cut 28 again.
We also want to start rewarding doctors for quality, not just the quantity of care that they provide. Instead of rewarding them for how many procedures they perform or how many tests they order, we'll bundle payments so providers aren't paid for every treatment they offer. With a chronic to a patient with a chronic condition like diabetes.
That's enough. Okay, so you reward the doctors for quality health care, and then here, number 31 again.
I do think this is a concern that people have generally. My interest is not in getting between you and your doctor.
But
Although keep in mind right now, insurance companies are often getting between you and your doctor.
oh, here
What
we
we
go.
said is we just want to provide some guidelines to Medicare as